Greetings, Jebebel Nation. Are you fans of Donnie Darko? What's that? Yes? Well, I'm about to rock your world. Set in the oddly named fictional town of Middlesex, Donnie Darko is the true story of a young queer man, Donnie Darko.
Well, now slow down there, Isaac. What do you mean queer?
Well, Joey, my dear friend and stand-in for the audience, let me explain. Symbolism as a concept is something few can truly master. Luckily, I am a symbol-pilled knowledge cell. What is easy to miss upon a first viewing of Donnie Darko is the clear queer-coded messaging.
Queer-coded messaging?
Yes, Joey. I believe Donald Duck to be a deeply closeted bisexual man with the entire world around him representing as much. We are introduced to Donald with a scene of him interacting with his family, during which he is clearly the odd man out, behaving irritably towards them. We can quickly, using symbolism, deduce that he, being named Donnie Darko, is likely to be our protagonist, as the film is also called Donnie Darko. Anyway, throughout the movie, Donnie has many interactions with a strange man in a bunny outfit, Frank. Donnie's relationship with Frank, on the surface, is fairly ambiguous, but when we get into the finer details, we will begin to learn that Donnie has a disdain for Frank, as he is symbolic of Donnie's queerness. In an early scene, we see Donnie interact with his therapist, whom he sees regularly due to his emotional issues. She suggests they try hypnotherapy. Under hypnosis, he begins speaking of his obsession with fucking, something he seems to value quite a bit. We can confirm as much with his epic Smurf monologue, that which he finishes by saying,
What's the point of living if you don't have a dick?
Okay, but sexual men does not come out when he's speaking with his therapist. Does this not contradict your assumptions?
a reasonable query. Donnie, even when hypnotized, does not want to be perceived or perceive himself as anything other than straight. He's so deeply in denial that he cannot express his feelings even when under hypnosis. Frank only appears in scenes alone with Donald, never being exposed to the world, a clear allegory for Donnie's concealment of his sexuality. A major piece of evidence for this theory is the fear-love scene, with the teacher, representing society, proposing a binary system of fear and love, gay versus straight. Donnie, the bisexual, does not understand this binary. It does not compute, a little joke for the coders out there. The town's odd name I mentioned earlier comes into play here. Middlesex? Middle of what? A binary sexual system? The creator of this system, Chris, later speaks at a school event.
I'm going to tell you a little story today. It's a heartbreakingly sad story about a young man whose life was completely destroyed by these instruments of fear. A young man searching for love in all the wrong places. His name was Frank.
But what does that mean?
As we have established earlier, Frank is representative of queerness.
Looking for love in the wrong places?
I believe Chris showcases the homophobic society surrounding Donnie, the reason he is so fearful of his sexuality. He, Chris, perceives the story of fear, what we've established is queerness, to be sad, as it does not suit his worldview, a worldview many people of the time, the 1980s, share. In another scene with his therapist, Donnie says,
Frank is gonna kill.
he sees the sky crashing down, his world ending. This tells us just how much Donnie's unaccepted bisexuality weighs heavily on his mind, preventing true connection with his girlfriend, Gretchen. We see the physical manifestation of this at the end of the film, with Frank, now real, running Gretchen over with his car, killing him. Donnie then shoots Frank. With Frank and Gretchen, fear and love, now dead, Donnie no longer has a dick.
What?
No, let me explain. Remember the Smurf scene? Donnie said himself, he sees no value in life without sexuality, but Donnie can no longer connect with his own, as Gretchen represented his attraction to women and Frank represented his attraction to men. This leads to his tragic suicide at the end of the movie. In his final scene, Donnie is seen, a little film pun, laughing. I believe he is laughing at himself and his inability to accept himself. He is laughing for the only thing he has accepted is his hatred of himself.
You're a fucking idiot.